Hello, welcome back to my channel. I guess that by the title of this video you already know what we're here to talk about. Locks, dreadlocks is I don't know the correct English. The most high maintenance hairstyle ever. I mean ever. For me personally. Backstory. Before now, a few years ago, I never liked locks for anything. I just never liked locks. I never liked the look of it. It just looked kind of weird for me, you know. Untidy, let's say. Unkempt for me. But then, when I returned back to my natural hair, I started struggling a bit. After a few years, I started struggling a bit. You know what they don't tell you about natural hair is that, especially if you have fussy hair like me, as your hair grows longer, detangling becomes a nightmare. You spend hours detangling your hair. You detangle, put it in a twist, stretch it overnight, then come back the next day to now style your hair the way you want it styled. You have to detangle again. As in, detangling never ends. I've tried so many things. It never ends. I use whatever it... Tell me what I haven't used before. Anyway, that's by the way. So I came to this stage where I was like, I can't keep doing this. I need to do something to my hair. I love my natural hair, yes, but I need to keep my hands off my hair. I want to wear this hair in its natural glory. But the stress of taking care of it, I just got fed up with it. So I was like, I need a solution. I need something that will take my hands off my hair. I started romanticizing locks. My eyes started seeing locks in a different way. You know, I started doing some research about locks. I would see people with their locks and I actually admired it for the first time, you know, surprisingly. And I started looking at myself and thinking, maybe I could do this. But then something that put me off locks was because my face, I don't know if you can see my face, I've always struggled with acne, pimples. I am 40 now, but I am still struggling with acne. I personally felt that for you to wear locks, you have to have a smooth face. If you're going to carry it off, your face has to be smooth. You can't have a rough face like mine and then have rough hair. So for me, it was like no, it's a no-no. And another thing that put me off locks also was, you know, the lint, accumulation, build up, whatever it is that it's called. I just hate it. And most times when you see people wearing locks, you can see it even from afar. And for me, it put me off. And I was like, is there a way I can do my own locks to avoid this? It took me a long time to make a decision to actually wear my hair in locks. It took me a very long time. I did a lot of research. I did a lot of reading up how to take care of your hair to avoid lint, how to cover your hair, how to do this, wash it, dry it, this, that. It took me a long time to actually commit to it. So, fast forward to September 30th, 2023, I decided to lock my hair. But I think one good thing I did then was I didn't do this. I think it's sister locks that they call it. I didn't go through that route. I did it myself. I actually twisted my hair. I'll insert pictures. The way I was treating my hair that day, I was like, when I'm sectioning my, like I said, detangling is a nightmare. So when I was locking my hair then, when sectioning my hair, I didn't care whether the hair was not, I'll just pull, and because I was like, this is it, I'm done with this hair. So whatever happens is locked. So whatever happens, that's it. This is permanent. So it took me 2 days to do it. It took me 2 days to twist my hair. And oh my god, I was feeling myself. I was like, yes, because now I had done the research. I now know how to take care of my hair. I knew everything to do, this, that. I'll never have lint, this. But my hair was looking, I liked it. I fell in love with it. I was happy. I was telling everyone, I've locked my hair, yes, I did it myself. But then every week I'd have to wash my hair. Why? Because I was trying to prevent this lint build-up, whatever it is. I would cover my hair constantly. My job is I make hair accessories. I sew them with my hands. Yeah, I have a sewing machine. I have a few sewing machines. So, you know, when you're sewing, fabric tends to, you know, go everywhere. So I always cover my hair. I always made sure my hair was covered. I was doing everything right. I would wash my hair weekly. I would dry it. Let me tell you, the anxiety, just doing that. The stress of doing that alone. Every week I'll call my kids. Hey, can you see any lint? Can you see anything? I'll call my son. Call my daughter. Can you see anything? I was doing this every week. One other thing I struggled with was also having my hair twisted and keeping it twisted. I bought lots of clips. I had more than enough for every single strand of lock. I think I had about 100 or a bit 90 something locks. So I bought more than enough clips. So once I twist my hair and put the clips on, I leave it overnight, then take the clips off. But then after a few minutes, a few hours, they start unraveling. It was doing my head in. I was twisting, it was unraveling. I was like, what is this? How is this thing gonna lock? When is it gonna lock? It was frustrating. It was very frustrating. But I didn't want to go the route of interlocking, you know, the 4-way whatever. I didn't want that, because I was like, what if I change my mind? You know, I still had at the back of my mind, what if I changed my mind? That means I'll have to start all over again. Who was going to start untwisting? And I'm glad I didn't go that route. But it was a struggle. It was more than a nightmare. And again, I was worried about also accumulating lint by doing all that 4-way twist. I believe that it was going to be even worse if you have lint, because it's going to be stuck inside compared to when you just twist your hair. I felt as if it was going to be easy to... I even bought a brush. I felt as if it was going to be easy to brush out the lint, that if it's stuck on top of... I mean, I did my research. I did my research, guys. Don't talk. I did my research, but still, the lock was not locking. I was not asking myself, how long will I continue to do this? I finished locking my hair October 1st. So I wore my hair in October, November, December. I was doing okay, even though I was stressed. The anxiety was, as in, for the past few years I've had my hair natural. I've never worried so much within those 3 months. I had never worried so much about my hair in those 3 months. And I know I've seen a few people that actually had to cut their hair because of lint buildup. But I was like, I've done this. I've done the research. There's no way I'm going to get this lint. I'm on top of this. It's never going to happen to me. Until I think it was the 31st of December or the 1st of January. I washed my hair. Okay, it was the 31st of December. I washed my hair. I was like, I'm not going to carry dirty hair into January 2024. So I washed my hair on the 1st of January. I woke up. I washed my hair. I dried it, covered my hair, went to bed. 1st January, I woke up, and then I took out my bonnet and lifted my hair. Oh my goodness. I could see white everywhere. As in, everywhere. Everywhere. I'll show you pictures. Everywhere was white. I was like, what is this? For someone that had done her research, I mean, what is happening? Is this build up? Is this lint? What is this exactly? And I went on YouTube. I started checking. How do you get rid of lint? How do you this? How do you do that? How do you do that? And the only solution then was to either you apple cider vinegar to soak your hair and do this. I actually went to eBay and bought everything. And sorry, I put everything in the basket. They said you should buy a tub. There's this white, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a tub that you blow up. I put it in my basket. I put apple cider vinegar in my basket. I was just putting everything in I was like, let me just buy this thing and see if I can do this. But then I started reading other people's experiences. And they were like, it never worked for them. They tried it, but it never worked for them. Some said you have to pick out the... I was like, come on, wait. Is this what I'm going to be doing? This is just 3 months, and I've been stressed out. I've been stressed out like this for my hair for the past 3 months. How long am I going to continue doing this? It took me like 2-3 hours, and I decided to take down just one at the back. My hair was already maturing then, so I decided to take down just one and see what the damage is like. I took it down, and then, my goodness, the time it took for me to take just that particular one down, and then I saw the accumulation, whatever it was, I was like, wait, is this what I'm going to be carrying around for years? I took that one down, got rid of the lint, took another one down, then I did the whole back, and I sat down again. And it took me hours and hours. I kept flipping my hair. I was like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. And that was how I started taking down my locks. And then one thing kept going through my head. Look, you damaged this hair when you were twisting it. You're going to damage it even more now that you're taking it down. Are you going to be left with any hair on this your head? But I was like, okay, if worse comes to worse, I'll just cut the hair off and start all over again. But I took it down, and guess what? I thought it was going to be a walk in the park, but 2 weeks wasn't. Was it 2 weeks or 1 week? I can't remember again. But it took a while. I think it was 7 days. Yeah, because I was counting. And then let me show you the amount of hair that came out of my hair. I kept this. This is we're in May. I kept this because I didn't know whether I was going to film this video or not. But here we are now. I'm going to get rid of this after because this hair gives me the ick. But yeah, this is the amount of hair that came out. But my rationale was that, I mean, if I was washing my hair every day for those months, I mean, I would have gotten this amount of hair as, you know, my hair shedding and all that. But then I knew that my hair was damaged. There was some sort of damage. Somehow my hair feels thinner. It's not as full as it used to be. But, oh boy, am I relieved. I am relieved. Yes, I'm back to the tangling. Yes, I'm back to the stress. But this stress is, I mean, comparing both stressors, whatever, comparing both times when I just within the 3 months I had those locks, and now I can deal with this. At least every 1 to 2 weeks I'll wash my hair, the tangle. I know that every yama yama in my hair, I've gotten rid of it, and I can wear my hair the way I want to wear it. Compared to the only freedom I believed I enjoyed to an extent, because I still had to sometimes, you know, separate the hair. That was some form of detangling. So the only freedom I think I enjoyed was the lack of detangling. But yes, I still had to, you know, do this. And that wasn't fun either. That was not fun. I'd like to hear your opinion. Have you had your hair locked before? Are you in locks? How do you deal with that lens thing? How do you... And I don't know, I can't be carrying that thing on my head. It feels somehow to me. I can't. I know some people tend to bleach their hair, but for me, just knowing that that thing is stuck in my hair, whether I bleach it or not, I won't be comfortable with that. And again, something I was worried about was thinning, because I've seen people with locked hair, bleached hair, and then the thinning that comes with it. I don't like it. You know, your hair is looking good the first year, second year, then the subsequent years, your hair starts looking, you know, here is thin, here is thick, here is thin. It looks a mess. That's for me personally. And that was when I said to myself, bye bye to locks. I'd like to know, is there something you can do to get rid of lint? Like, is there something you can do to avoid it totally? Because according to the research I've done, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're the best of the bestest, you're going to struggle with lint. If there is something you can tell me, okay, this is what you're going to do to get rid of lint, avoid thinning, have your locks thick, and also I don't want all those long. I want it to get to a stage that it just stop growing. Can I just cut my hair and leave it at that particular stage? I mean, my wahala is too much, but that's by the way, sha. But this is my story. This is how I came to the conclusion that locks is, whatever language, whatever English is correct, the most high maintenance hair ever. I can't do it. What's your story? What's your lock story? Let me hear from you. Until next time, bye.